Welcome to another edition of the Kent Holste Podcast right here on YouTube. I'm so glad that you decided to click this link and join in the conversation, as today we are going to be talking about the holidays. Yes, it's one of my favorite times of the year, and it's hard to say that because before this year and the year before, it's been my arch nemesis. And the reason why I say that is because the holidays are always rough because of personal matters and stuff within my life. And, you know, it's just hard to cope with sometimes because, as we all know, the holidays are about spending time with family and being around the people that you love and care about. And for me, it's hard because I don't get to do that with my whole family. And it's been difficult. And I know I'm not the only one who deals with that. I know there's a lot of people that come from broken families that don't get to spend every holiday with their kids or certain family members. And it's tough. It's really tough because you miss out on so much. And especially when the family has already been broken apart and stuff like that, you miss out on school events. You miss out on so many different things that are so important. And for a lot of people can deal with it. They can live with their lives, no problems. They can easily move forward and not worry about it, and everything is all good to go. And then there's some people who just struggle with it, who don't understand how to cope with this time of year. They feel alone. They feel like no one cares about them. They feel like, you know, that this is how it's going to be for the rest of their life, that no one's going to step up and say, you know, come on over for Christmas or Thanksgiving or New Year's Eve or whatever. People get angry and frustrated during this time because this is a time where maybe they've lost people in their life that are no longer on this earth. And they just don't know how to deal with that either. I can't imagine what life would be like if everybody in my life was not here on this earth and I didn't have anybody to fall back onto and to confide with. And, you know, and I think it's bad sometimes even now when I can't get in contact with people or I feel alone sometimes, and it's difficult. But my question for you, the listener, today is, during this time of the holidays, with Thanksgiving just being over and now we're getting and geared up for Christmas and buying all the gifts and spending time with family and planning family trips. There's just so much that's going on. And I think we lose focus about what this holiday season is truly all about. Thanksgiving is like the pre-game festivities for Christmas, because Thanksgiving gives you that opportunity to truly think about what you're thankful for in your life. The people that you work with, the people that you live with, the people that you surround yourself with, like your friends. It all makes a huge difference on how you look at life. And as you all know, with everything that's happened this past year, with me, it has really given me the opportunity and the chance to really think about what I'm truly thankful for. it gives me a different outlook on why I should be happy for this time of year, this season. You know, I never really liked the Christmas music because working in retail, it replays and replays and replays, and you hear it all day for a whole month or two, and it just becomes irritating. But for some reason, for me this year, it's different. I'm excited. I decorated like a few days before Thanksgiving. I've been watching Christmas videos. I've been watching YouTube videos of Christmas music and all that stuff, and it's just re-energizing my attitude. And it's definitely affected the way that I've been working because it makes me happy. It makes me cheerful. It makes me excited for my day. And it's never been like that. And I don't understand why. I can't figure out what's going on with my mind. Am I just going crazy? But I think it's just the fact that I'm at the age now where everything is starting to make sense. You know, the season is not about greed. It's not about what I'm going to receive or what I'm going to get from people. To me, it's about spending time with people that you care about, your family, your friends. It's about your coworkers that you work with and you get to talk to. It's the customers that you get to interact with and share that joy that you have in your heart. And maybe by chance, just by some miracle, the actions that you show towards others during this time will affect how they live their life. Because you never know what could happen when you're positive and you're being encouraging and you're being what I call that person towards another person. Yes, it's difficult when we're crabby and being a Scrooge to be kind and compassionate to one another during the holiday season. Yes, it's sometimes hard to be positive and have that cheerful, joyful mood when everything in your life seems to be crumbling right before your eyes. The main thing is you can't forget that life is not as bad as it seems. Yes, it may seem like everything has gone to hell. Yes, it may seem like your whole life is meaningless and pointless, but that's not even true either. Sometimes all it takes in your life is to take a few moments to step out of your own shoes, look at your life and realize what is truly going on and what truly is important for your life. And until you do that, maybe you won't find that Christmas joy, that Christmas spirit. Who knows? But you have to find that happiness some way, somehow. You can't just sit there and tell me that you like being miserable. You can't tell me that you enjoy interacting with other people, acting like a complete Scrooge. Trust me, I've lived 40 years of my life being that Scrooge. And finally, I'm just over it. I would rather enjoy the moment. I would rather enjoy the surroundings. It's not about the gifts that I'm going to get. That's not what even Christmas is even about. It's not about gifts. It's the only one true gift that matters, and that is my relationship with God. And I believe personally that the best gift for Christmas is that Jesus came into this world to save us, to die on that cross, and that's the even bigger gift that we receive when it comes to Easter. My life has so much more meaning since everything that has happened to me this past year. Yes, it gets depressing sometimes. Yes, I shed a few tears sometimes. Yes, I get a little bit down and depressed sometimes because that's life. We're always going to have moments where we're going to have things in our mind that drive us completely bonkers. But it's all how you get yourself out of that mindset. Before you do something crazy, before you do something dumb, It's all how you live your life. If you choose to live your life in a way that's inspiring for yourself and for others, then that's a win. That's the best gift you could give yourself. But during this holiday season, I want you to think about what's truly important. Is it truly about what's on your Amazon wish list, or is it the happiness that you could find within yourself? If you don't wake up and look at yourself and say, I am the best at what I do, I'm the best in the world at what I do, I'm good enough, and you keep giving you that self-motivation that you need, you will succeed. Don't let the holidays bring you down just because you can't get what you want all the time. And it amazes me as I look in this world and I look at adults who act like children sometimes, because it's like they live their life with a silver spoon in their hand. And it's not about that. It's not about you. It's about other people. You have to think about others too during this time. You don't know what other people are going through. You don't know what problems they may be dealing with, health-wise, mental-wise. It could be lots of different things going on. They could be dealing with personal loss. They could be dealing with the anxiety of the holidays. They could be dealing with so much that you can't even comprehend. It takes time to look at each other and realize that, hey, I need to step out of my comfort zone. I need to do more as a human being, to be more compassionate, to be more kind. Because that's what this holiday season is all about. It's about kindness. It's about giving and receiving joy. And if you don't have that joy, then what are we even doing? It's not about selfish needs and wants. It's about doing something for the better and the good of others. You can live your life thinking that you can live for yourself, you can defend for yourself, you can do whatever, you can be self-efficient all you want. But that doesn't mean that you can't have people around you that can motivate you and inspire you even more than what you already are. There's nothing wrong with that. The holiday season is about love. It's about compassion. It's not about being angry just because the store didn't have that specific one thing that you needed. Maybe it's just as simple as writing a letter and giving that to the person. Maybe it's your words of kindness that they need. And that's better than anything that could ever be given. And it's more priceless than any amount of money. Maybe it's, despite how much anger and animosity you have towards somebody else, that you just let bygones be bygones and spend time with them so they aren't alone during the holidays. Maybe it's getting food and going to where the homeless are and giving them food, giving them clothes, giving them warm blankets. Maybe it's just doing something that is not in your normal way of life that can make a difference in somebody's life. What are you going to do during the holiday season to benefit somebody else's life besides your own? What are you going to do to be that community, to pull people together, to show what kindness and love and true joy is? It's time that we stop living for ourselves. It's time that we stop thinking about selfish things during this time of the season and start thinking about others, to build them up for their good. so they can feel good during the holiday, so they don't feel alone, so they don't feel scared, so they don't feel like they are outed by everybody. It's time to show that kindness and love and do it in a way that is unique and special. So special that nobody else could ever compare to that one special moment where you unwrap that gift and it's just breathtaking. It's amazing. It blows your mind that someone could be so compassionate to know and understand where you are in your life. And they give you that one special moment to realize, if they could do that for me, who says I can't do that for others as well? So share in the comments about what you're going to do this holiday season to build up others, to show love and compassion to people who need it the most. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell for all the latest content. Until the next time we talk, remember to think and be positive. Do what you can today, not what you can't. And I believe in you. Don't you think you should too? And if you see someone who served our country, whether it be police, military, fire, or even the hardworking people in our medical facilities, give them a fist bump, give them an elbow. You never know how much they might appreciate that one random act of kindness. So do it today. Thanks for listening. God bless.